Hey, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome back to a new episode here of the FIFA 16 Ultimate Team potential winter upgrades that we could be seeing over the next month or so. Once again, I would like to thank you guys for the support in the previous episodes. You've been awesome. You've left loads of feedback and it's been a good, a very good sort of talked about series in the comment section. So I very much appreciate that. You guys are awesome. Now, once again, I've trawled through all the comments of suggestions for players that you think deserve a winter upgrade that I haven't yet covered, and I've come up with another 6 players here in today's episode, all based on what you guys want. Now, of course, the way I do this is look for certain, look through the comments, and if I see a player that's mentioned time and time again, or has got a lot of thumbs up on him, I do a little bit more research about that particular player, rather than, someone writing Emil Heskey in the comments, and then of course, he doesn't deserve an upgrade really, does he? He deserves a legend card. So the first player in today's episode is Mitsi Batshuayi. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I'm pretty sure that's how the commentators say it on the game. I've had struggles with this guy time and time again when I use him in Road to Glories and stuff like that. I just can't say his name, but it's likely that he's going to be boosted up from a 78 by +1 to a 79, and it would be good times because it would be another good, cheap item, 84 pace, 80 dribbling, 80 shoot. A very well-rounded Lukaku-style player up front in your Ultimate Team for not many coins. Next up on your guys' list today, we've got a player who seems to be doing good things for Dortmund this year, and it is another difficult to pronounce one, Mkhitaryan. I think that's how you say his name. But he's currently got an 81. It's likely that he could be boosted up to an 82 or possibly even an 83 based on his head-to-head stats. I think that's probably unlikely that he'd go up by +2, but if he did, that would be absolutely awesome. I don't mind. But I've gone with an 82, just a +1 rating overall, and he's going to have some pretty awesome stats. Those are the stats. They're roughly the same as his inform, that card right there, but I think was slightly better shooting, and then it's likely that his inform, of course, would then be boosted up by 1 or maybe 2, depending on what rating upgrade he does get. And that would be another good item to have. 88 pace, very, very high dribbling, a very tricky winger on Ultimate Team. Next up today, we have got PSG's left back Kurzawa, and there were lots of people mentioning this guy in the comments section. Again, we're looking at a +1 overall upgrade to an 81, and there's something interesting about this guy. He's got some very, very good, well-rounded stats, and he's also got a couple of informs. So, if you think about it, his second inform was probably one of the closest items we've seen so far this year to nearly be a member of that 80+ club, and he would, of course, get even closer, but I don't think he would quite make it. I think his shooting would still be under the 80 rating, but look at that 83 rated overall. My God, do those stats look absolutely incredible. I would love it. And if you think about this guy continuing on a good season, come team of the season time, he would definitely be a member of that Vidal club or Hullet gang or whatever you want to call it. I'm looking forward to that for damn sure. Okay, next up today we had, I guess it was a few Geordies in the comments leaving some feedback saying that they want Wijnaldum to be upgraded by +1 to an 81 overall rated player based on, I guess, previous performances so far this season. He scored, of course, against Liverpool, and he's been doing his thing in the Premier League. Now, I definitely would not mind seeing this guy get an upgrade because he's currently got this sort of ugly looking non-rare item, 80 rated. The stats are pretty good, but I wouldn't mind it being a very rare shiny gold card. I'd like that a lot more. But if you boost him up by 1, then you've got to boost this purple hero card that he's got by +1 as well. That's been, of course, moved out to the left hand side. It has a position change, and the stats are crazy on this item, so if it did get boosted, the stats would be even better. Very good pace, very good shooting, extremely high dribbling. This would be a very sought after item. It's got a nice picture as well. I reckon this is going to be a good one if he does get the upgrade. I would really want this card. I want to try it out, see how he performs differently on Ultimate Team. Now, I've got 2 players left to talk about today, and the first one is on your screens right now. His name is Islam Slimani, and he's someone that I've become very fond of this year on Ultimate Team. The Algerian striker who plays for Sporting in the Portuguese league seems to be killing it, and by his head-to-head upgrade it looks as though he's going to go up by +2 to an 80 overall item. Pretty sweet. But Slimani's got 3 informs currently, so are they all going to get boosted by crazy ratings as well? Well, they're going to get boosted, I guess, but I think his 79 and his 80 would both get pushed up to 81 and 82, and then his current third inform, his 82, would get boosted by just a +1 rather than a +2 to an 83 overall. I'm pretty sure that's how it worked last year. Sorry for any confusion that I've done in the first couple of these videos where I've just boosted them all by the same amount as their upgrade has been boosted by. So the long and the short of it is that if you have an 82 rated Slimani and he does get boosted up to an 80, then it's likely that that 82 would get boosted up by +1 to an 83. He'd have some slightly better stats and it would be good times. But let's face it, he's still not worth a lot right now, so it's not going to be one that you invest in for huge profit. Now, the final player of today's episode, another highly requested player, is a youngster who is doing his thing at Juventus, and he goes by the name of Paulo Dybala, or Dybala, however you like to say it. The young Argentine is currently a 78 overall rating. He looks as though he's going to get boosted by, again, +2 up to that 80 overall. He's currently got an inform, so whether or not they boost that by +1 or +2, I'm not 100% sure, but it would be interesting and it would be awesome, I guess, if he had that 82 overall rating. When you look at his upgrade card, it's looking pretty tasty. For something that's still quite low rated, 80 overall is not the highest. To have something like 87 pace, 88 dribbling and 83 shooting, that would be pretty awesome. I mean, imagine he continues on a great season and gets a TOTS. Those stats could be next level, and he's only likely to be like 86 overall rated. That's crazy. Okay, so that has been another episode of the winter upgrades. I'm pretty sure we've trawled through and gone through most of the players that deserve an upgrade at this point in time. But of course, if you do have any other options and I can get at least sort of 5 or 6 of them together, then I can make another video for you guys. So leave me any comments on players that I've not yet covered down below that you think deserve an upgrade. And also, what else would you potentially like to see? Maybe some lists of the confirmed transfers that have come into Ultimate Team, or potential transfers, or maybe even like the potential skill upgrades from players like, I don't know, Lewandowski, that could go from 3-star to 4-star if they ever did potential skill upgrades on EA's Ultimate Team. Let me know down below. Whilst you're there, if you could smash that like button, that'd be really kind. And of course, subscribe to my channel if you are new. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time, guys. Peace.